Welcome back, my fire signs, to IntuiThyme with your boy. This reading will be for all of my Leos, Sagittarius, and Aries out there. And this will be from 26th of April through the 10th of May. So let's get into the spread and see what we got coming in for the fire signs for these next 2 weeks here. More cards here. Outside of that, I hope y'all been living well, doing well, eating well, and treating each other with respect and ultimately yourself. What are my fire signs need to be made privy of for these next 2 weeks? What's going on with my Aries, Leos, Sagittarius, here, Spirit? What's going on with my fire signs? Aries, Leos, Sagittarius. That came out in reverse. We're gonna take that. Okay. Let's get a couple more here. Let's see. All right, so immediately. Okay, PS5 just cut off. All right, top of the row, we got the Justice upright, Six of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, Hierophant in reverse. Looks to me like somebody is stepping away from some type of institution. It could be stepping away from a corporation, business, religion of some sort. But this is definitely somebody that's in their that has their beliefs set in stone. Bottom of the deck, we got the Six of Cups in reverse. Now, that's beautiful. Somebody's letting go of the past. Somebody's definitely leaving whatever's in the past in the past. It's kind of like you're letting go of your childhood trauma, releasing old ways of thinking, old people. You know, I ain't gonna say old people, but you get where I'm saying. You get where I'm going with it. Old, people that you grew up with, you kind of just letting go. You know, not living in the past. Definitely on your independent shit. You can say that for sure. Forgiving those that have done you wrong, things of that nature, moving forward. But once again, up top, we got the Justice upright, Six of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, and Hierophant in reverse. So going back to that Hierophant, somebody stepping out on faith with their personal belief system. This is definitely freedom from some type of bind, just out of the norm, out of the matrix type of energy. This is somebody's breaking free from tradition, institutions, different rules in society, things of that nature. It could look and appear foolish to many, but yeah, it could definitely look foolish in the eyes of many. But you're going off your own personal beliefs. You're not letting anybody sway you different. And so whatever this is, it's coming in for you for the next 2 weeks. You have clarity. You have truth, balance. You see things for what it is. Things are coming out in the open. With that justice here, could be dealing with the Libra. Could have Libra highly aspected in your chart as well. But with this Six of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles in reverse, it's definitely, yeah, it could be theft. It's self-care. It's putting you first, ultimately, spending your money on you. But this definitely could be somebody that could be trying to take your money, trying to steal from you. And And I hope this isn't you trying to just, well, that definitely can't be the case. Hopefully this isn't you trying to steal from somebody else trying to take their money. Because that shit gonna backfire on you immediately. So don't hop on that, fam. But I kind of see you a little greedy too. Envious. Could be a little possessive. Um, self-centered. Could be overspent. Okay, so this is a fire sign that ain't got their priorities in check. But they try to call justice to the situation by doing it anyway. And that's why the money's fucked up here with the top row. So it's like you got bills that you know you need to pay, but for whatever reason you spend it on some other shit. You gotta prioritize, fam. That's the best way I can put it. Whoever I'm talking to, whatever fire sign I'm talking to right now, Aries, Leo, Sag. You gotta prioritize your money. I've been through it too. Where I was sitting on a nice little chunk of something, fucked it up, built it back up. And now it's like, okay, I learned my lesson from that shit. Can't be too overindulging with your spending patterns, fam, with your spending habits, you know. And yeah, definitely if you in this situation, don't get to lying to folks about what situation you in just to get money from so you can go smoke or some shit. Because that page of swords in reverse is definitely deception, manipulation, giving out false information and shit. You know, this is definitely somebody that's going around trying to convince people to either say like, oh, so and so robbed me or they stole X, Y, and Z, when in reality you know you wouldn't have spent that shit on some other shit. You gotta be realistic with yourself, man. So now I'm getting this story where it's like somebody feels justified in moving how they move with their own personal beliefs, with the Hierophant being in reverse. But that definitely can be foolishness too. Definitely can be hypocrisy. Like one instance you're saying you're doing all of this, but you're not prioritizing what actually needs to be prioritized, and then you fucking the money up by saying, well, I need this, I'm just gonna get it anyway, and then lying to folks saying that you did X, Y, and Z with the money, but you know damn well you had it in your hands and you fucked it up. I can speak that shit to my fire signs because I done been through it myself, man. So I ain't got no shame in my game. But this is somebody that's going against the grain. That's pretty much being greedy, being stingy with their money, losing money too, and lying to folks about how they got their money, how they lost their money, or what the money went towards. That's what I'm getting with this top row. Now at the bottom row, we got the Nine of Wands, Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Swords upright, the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles upright. So let me meditate on this shit. Because this is you despite all odds, in spite of you trying to justify the situation with your money. You standing your ground with this shit. You got your last stand with this shit. Like, you got the courage. You like, fuck it. If it fall apart, it fall apart. Excuse me. Could be pessimistic, you know, gearing up for the worst to come because you know you leaking right now and you want to come off like, well, I got to do this because I need to show the world this, like, and lying to people about it. But you're growing weary of it though. Staying resilient in your shell. You just saying, you know what, I'm not going for it. And that could be causing a lot of disharmony around you. You know, it could be causing a lot of people to look at you sideways because it's like you just going off your own personal beliefs. This probably ain't got shit to do with religion. but off of what you believe is justified, going back to the first card here. And it's pretty much fucking over the people that's actually trying to help you. Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius, this ain't really nothing to be proud of, man. Like, you in conflict with the people around you. Seem like you lying to them about the money that you may owe them, or the money that you had for something but you don't have it anymore, and you're lying about where the money went. So right now you feeling trapped in your mind, like, damn, what do I do? How do I come out of this? On the outside you looking strong, you looking like you got it all together, but you going through, you got that mental entrapment right there. Feeling a bit restricted. It seems like you and your friend group, you and your peoples, in this representation of Three of Pentacles in reverse, there's definitely some disharmony there. You're not aligned with the morals and the principles of your crew. It's almost like you the Judas of the crew. So, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm definitely feeling like this is, or it could be somebody around you in this energy, but I'm definitely picking up that this is the fire sign energy. This is the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius read, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I just got to call it how it's come out. So you're definitely feeling in prison right. But in this imprisonment, with you understanding and knowing that you have to quit the charade, you can't keep going about this shit the way you've been going about it. And so in order for you to get out of these negative thoughts and ways and these habits, I see you getting creative, diving deep into your imagination, having that charm, trying not to, it's pretty much like, like you coming back and saying, you know what, I fucked up. It's almost like an apology that you giving to whoever these people are, whoever you're around. Like, yeah, you know what, I shouldn't have did that, man. I should have, did X, Y, Z. My bad. And you actually working hard towards, like, making everything right, with the Knight of Pentacles being next to the Knight of Cups. So you actually, like, you actually owning up to this. Let me take that back, what I said a little bit ago about you having to let go, because that's essentially what you're getting to. You know that you done fucked it up, and now you come in clean. You pretty much like, you know what, fam, I couldn't did. I should have did better. Let me actually put in the honest work, stop lying, do what I need to do, take it a step at a time, you know what I'm saying? And just following your heart, because like, you know what's justified and what isn't. You know when you doing wrong. You got a moral compass, fam. I don't have to tell you that. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, yeah, at one point it was kind of like being selfish. But I see within these next 2 weeks, fam, you definitely open up, righting your wrongs, and working actively towards building yourself back up. Building yourself back up, taking your time with it, and just mending things with people around you, whoever you may have lied to, did bogus. I see you definitely coming to grips and owning up to it. So that's a beautiful fucking thing. To actually see you go from stingy to holding yourself accountable. What the fuck is you talking about? That's beautiful, fam. That's beautiful. I like that. I actually like how this turned around. Now that I'm actually putting it all together, it's like you owning up to that. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Definitely. And with the Oracle message from the Spirit deck, we got the links. So that is Keeper of Secrets. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see other secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. Hmm. And the only reason why I'm sitting here with this card is because, like, it's kind of, I don't know. I mean, with the read is one thing, but to me personally, the Lynx card, and then the fact that it's a cat, I'm a Leo and shit, Leo sun. That's beautiful. Like, take time off in the world and be the observer. This is what I wish everybody could do. Everybody would do. Sometimes you gotta sit back and understand that it's not happening to you, but it's just happening around you. You just gotta get that bird's eye view on shit. Nothing can deceive you when you know your true calling and trust your knowing. So it's always listening to source. That thought that's going off in your head, you know exactly what the fuck it's saying, man. So that's you getting back in mode of doing right by others, being honest with others, letting people know what the fuck going on and opening up to them, you know, and not being so prideful, so egotistical, where it's like, nah, I got it, or coming up with lies to get some shit to go your way financially, or just in general, just to get it to go your way to manipulate a situation. You come to the grips where it's like, nah, fam, I can't do that. I can't do that. You know of a lot of other people's secrets and keep them sacred. And with this silence and solitude, you'll find your strength. So it's almost given too, like you may know things about people that's around you that you feel justified trying to take from or something like that, but it's kind of like in reality, you can't hold that over their head. And then too, you have to be honest with yourself. You know what goes around comes back around. So if you're trying to play God and just play with people out here and lie to them and shit, you're gonna get the same thing in return. It's gonna hit you tenfold. So you gotta be mindful of that, fam. But this was a pretty decent read. I like how everything turned around here. So within the next 2 weeks, and it may not be a situation. Always check your other placements. And also, I would like for y'all to share and subscribe to IntuiThyme. Share this message with somebody that may need to hear it, that has a dominant fire sign placement, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, that you may know that may need to hear this. Definitely share it with them. But yeah, coming out of that self-restriction, right now you feeling imprisoned by it. You may feel imprisoned by it based off of what you've been doing and saying to other people, and feeling that it's justified. But at the end of the day, you realize what's going on, and you saying, you know what, fam, I gotta chill out on that. That ain't cool. And you pretty much, apologizing to people, or you going around to folks, pretty much showing love and admitting what's going on with your situation. And you working hard, you being responsible, you producing, it's slow and steady. But what you doing in this turnaround is the damn good investment, because that Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck, but please believe it's the most rewarding. And it takes time to build up that money, fam. Because looking back at the spread again, the 6 and the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, that's 10 of Pentacles in reverse, essentially. So you getting it together, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You understand where you went wrong or how you doing wrong, and you turn that around. That's a beautiful thing. I like that whoever needs to come across this read is taking accountability for the way they've been acting and treating other people. That's a beautiful thing. But it's been real, y'all. Until next time, y'all take care. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to IntuiThyme.
No! No!
Right. Nope. That was a fail. That was a fail. That was not what I was trying to play. I was actually trying to play the song, but it's been real, y'all. Y'all take care, fam.